What's going on, everybody? This is Jay Leno. I'm here with my pop today for NFL Week 18 watch party. What's going on, pops?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Jeff?
No, not much, man. Unfortunately, I got my pops here, who's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Um,
Where's all the haters?
I had to hear my dad boast and brag about this season. Well, actually, the past couple of seasons, pops, you kind of had it made right now, being a Chiefs fan.
Well, yeah, we put our work in. We put our work in. Put our work in. It's been a rough year, a lot of challenges, but we got the number one seed. That's the main thing. We got the number one seed, so we can rest up and be ready to play in the playoffs.
I mean, it's been like that like all year for y'all. So like, how's it feel overall being a Chiefs fan? I mean, from I guess your days with Alex Smith, or even before then. Like, I guess it kind of let us know how's it feel to be a true Chiefs fan right now, from the past and
Yeah,
currently.
it's been a lot. I've been a Chiefs fan for over 50 years, and it's uh it's one of them things where I've been through the good times, the bad time. Had to go through Peyton Manning knocking us out, uh, and then also going through with Mahomes come in the picture. We started winning, and we've been moving on forward ever since. It's been a rough time, but we're here now.
So I mean, so how comfortable are you with Mahomes leading you guys for the next, like, I don't know, like three? Do you think he's got like three more seasons in him?
What?
Like, how many how
What
many
are you
seasons?
talking about? He's 40. He's gonna play until he's 40, man. 40. If Brady can do it, he's the better athlete than Brady was.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, and they got protecting him though. This year's been kind of rough with the offensive line, but we're getting better and we're getting healthy as the season coming toward the end. So we're getting healthy. Everybody forget we wasn't healthy during the season.
Yeah. I agree. I I felt like the games that I did watch you guys have. I feel like Andy Reid was trying to use you guys as depth chart to make sure y'all had y'all durability for
Right.
this time of for the for
That's
this
right.
time of the year. Like,
Yep.
I mean, to me, I thought it was really good as a coach. You don't really see that much in the NFL these days. They'll run their starters to the ground.
Now he rotates in and out and rest and Pacheco when he came back he limited his carries and hopefully now that we're healthy and everybody's coming back, I think you see more Showtime football, more Showtime football, more offense. We've been struggling offensively. Our defense kind of carried us the whole year, but now if you see the last 2 weeks, everybody's getting healthy, wide receivers getting in the rotation, and I think we're going to be all right.
I mean, Dan, I don't really feel sad for y'all offensively. You guys acquired like some receivers. Y'all already had the best tight end. To me, the best tight end of all time on y'all roster. Y'all, like how much more do you guys need?
But think about this: Kelsey was drafted and developed. Okay,
Mm.
okay. You got to remember Andy Reid. He's got the another tight end, right? Young tight end. Gary take when Kelsey decided to retire and do what he got another one right behind him. That's
Mm.
Andy Reid.
Mm.
Look at the running back thing that we've done.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
we drafted, developed, uh, Hunt's back.
yeah.
So and the main thing is we got to get that offensive line straightened out and protect Patrick Mahomes. He can't be running for his life.
Yeah. Well, like with this NFL season, I'd honestly say I don't think anybody's offensive. Okay, would you say that defenses have improved throughout the in comparison to the past couple of years, or would you just say that the offensive linemen are inadequate, or they're just young? Like,
It's a combination of a couple things. It's parity in the league.
mm,
Everybody's pretty good.
mhm,
So there ain't no outstanding team like we've had in the past. The last couple of years, just parity. There's good teams.
yeah,
There's good teams in the AFC and the NFC.
yeah,
They're just good teams, and they're developing young players, and you keep them with their contracts, so you can keep them on the team.
yeah,
That's the main thing. The parity in the NFL is from top to bottom. I think everybody's good.
yeah.
Now some teams have growing pains, and you draft, develop. Uh, I hate to see coaches get not a full chance to develop players. They even lose their job. But overall, NFL is a great program to watch. It's on.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to agree with you there when it comes to associations. I mean, when it comes to the NFL, the people who pay to watch the sport get the chance to see the players play.
Right.
And the NBA is kind of lacking in that department right now. And kudos to them. I wish them well. But right now it's football season.
Yeah, and like what happened Christmas Day, when the NFL made Christmas Day.
Yeah.
The viewing was way better than the NBA, and that used to be their holiday.
Yeah.
So watch out, NBA. I enjoy the NBA too. Now, don't get me wrong, but the NFL's got it, and because of the season, 17 games, not a lot of games. Every game matters. And these playoff, the people in the hunt, they're finding out every game matters.
Yeah, I don't this playoff run this year. I don't really see it being easy for anybody in any seed right now. NFC, AFC wise, you've got you guys, Bills, Ravens. Excuse me.
Don't sleep on the Cincinnati makes. Don't sleep on Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow,
I'll tell you now,
he deserves his respect.
The only reason Cincinnati's not good is their defense. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I agree.
He's scoring 30 points. He's breaking records and still struggling to get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
how competitive do you think I guess we can call them the Los Angeles Chargers now?
mm-hmm.
How confident are you in the Chargers' run this year in the playoffs?
But think about it. It's their first. Harbaugh's their first-year coach, and they got a chance to make the playoffs.
And you know what? They dang near kicked him out. If you think about it, he got kicked out. Is that the same Harbaugh that was at Michigan?
Yes.
First year,
and now Herbert. He developed Herbert. They always had a good defense.
Yeah, I mean Herbert's was also
They always had a good defense, and it's just a matter of confidence and leadership. Harbaugh came in here and taught them how to be winners. Yeah. That's what head coaches do. Yeah. They teach you how to be winners and develop players.
So I take it that you believe in riding it out with your coach that got you there.
I believe a coach needs to have a chance. He can't be there 2 years and then, because if they don't make the playoffs or have a losing season, and he's got a young team, he's got to develop them. He's got to get their mindset of being winners.
Because I mean, history have shown that teams will have a coach get their team to the playoffs, but then they can't get to that Super Bowl hump, and they think they need to change face.
Right.
But my honest opinion, sometimes it may not be the head coach. It might be your recruiter. It might be somebody else in the office that possibly could make a change.
Well, you got to remember, the coach don't pick the players. The general manager does.
Yeah.
The general manager does.
But they're never under the hot seat.
Here lately they have. There've been general managers fired too.
Okay.
So there has been. I remember when Caldwell was with Detroit. He went to the playoffs and got fired.
Yep. Is that the same Caldwell that was with the Colts?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's him.
Yep.
He made the playoffs and got fired.
I mean, offensive-minded coach at that.
Yeah.
So right up the right. You like those Stokely, Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Dallas Clark type of offenses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to fire a man like that. But.
Right. So it's all it's kind of rough. Being a head coach is rough. It's short term.
I'd probably stay in college. I don't know if I would go over to the NFL. But I guess moving forward, we're going to be commentating a little bit on this Denver and Kansas City Chiefs game. So you guys is getting spanked right now, Pop.
Yeah.
But okay, so what's your opinion on sitting your players the final week?
Okay, if for the Chiefs, it's this. We're number one seed, we're banged up. Andy Reid wouldn't do that if everybody was healthy. They played a little bit.
Okay.
But my thing with this is he should be tearing that locker room up. It's 24-0, 3 seconds left for halftime. Andy Reid, I would be tearing up that locker room and saying, let's get going. Offense. The offense is what's hurting this game right now. The defense is really not playing that bad, but they're going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. They were just in the red zone and no points. Okay, so Kansas City deferred. They get the kickoff. We'll see if they can make this game competitive.
So, okay, and also I like to throw in about this Denver Broncos team who were a laughing stock just last season. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that this the same team that had almost 80 points scored on them against Miami last year? And it looks like they cleared up their locker room a little bit. I guess with the exit of Russell Wilson, they were able to turn things around. It's often been said that the locker room didn't like Wilson being their leader and they liked the young guy. But then also they had mentioned that Sean Payton, kind of stirred things up. Like, what's your opinion towards their organization?
Well, Sean Payton came in there. He's a veteran veteran head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, quarterback, what's his name? That was there last year.
They had Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson had his own office. He was set different from the rest of the players.
Yeah.
Sean Payton said, no, we ain't having that. And y'all gonna start paying attention in team meetings.
Mm-hmm.
He's an old school coach that kind of tightened things up. And he got rid of that, drafted a good quarterback, mix, good quarterback, and he's developing him. That's what I'm talking about, developing. And next thing you know, wow, they haven't been to the playoffs since Peyton Manning went to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Think about that. That's almost 9 years, almost 10 years. They haven't been to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge turnaround. They haven't been since they had that dynamic defense with Peyton Manning against the Seattle Seahawks. And
he lost against the Seahawks. He won against Cam and them.
Oh yeah, against
Cam
exactly.
Cam and them, and it was the defense that truthfully won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, wasn't on Peyton's arm.
The one they lost, it wasn't Peyton. He looked like he was shell shocked in that game because the Legion of Doom was in his face. Okay, now we're talking Cam and them, and the defense also put pressure on Cam to the point where he couldn't do what he normally MVP level.
Yeah.
He was at that. I believe he got MVP the year he won the Super Bowl. Went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he definitely did.
And that's part of it, But I'm glad to see the parity in the NFL. That makes every game important.
I agree. You guys' division has had a lot of parity throughout the years as well. It's almost like you guys have been able to sustain your dominance within your division, but every team below. It's a shuffle. It's a shuffle deck of cards.
I remember when the division was like this, where every team was good. The Raiders got some development to do, but you see the Chargers coming. You see Denver coming. Okay, so our division always been tough.
Yeah,
it's always been tough, and sometimes we've got 3 teams in the playoffs.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
So that tells you about that division.
So I've seen it. To go along with the parity of the NFL, we've seen teams like be at the bottom and within 1 or 2 years completely turn their organizations around.
Yeah. Well, you know what you think about? Here's what I'd say. We've been the Detroit Lions. Okay, they've been good for 2 years, the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But before then,
they
was the Laughing Lions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think about that.
Almost brown bag. They almost were brown bag Lions.
Today the Barry Sanders and Megatron. Them dudes put hard work in. And no playoffs, no nothing. I think about that kind of stuff too.
Yes, like. It's looking like the teams that put the team first. I think what we're starting to see is dousing the fire and empowering the superstar above everyone else. These personalities seem to actually mess up the chemistry in the locker room. It looks like.
Yeah, I don't think it is as bad as it used to be,
Mm.
but the product. Here's what I've learned. A good team does. They draft good,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because they got what 3 years on that rookie contract,
Yeah.
and they develop them. So their first contract they can keep them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get some free agents in there, but you got to draft good and you got to develop players.
Yeah.
And you got to have a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of young, good quarterbacks out there that's under rookie contracts. Whole lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's only going to get tougher.
Yeah.
In AFC, NFC, it's only going to get tougher.
So
The Washington Reds, McDaniels.
I think he's here to stay. I think he's here to stay.
He is. They ain't going. He's a franchise quarterback, and he's a rookie.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
He's a franchise quarterback.
I've seen him make
He's a
plays.
rookie.
I've seen him make plays that I've seen some of these veterans not being able to make, and the decision in the pocket because I guess the new quarterback now is the scrambling quarterback. But we've seen that decision making in the pocket and outside the pocket, knowing when to run and when to throw. I think he has it.
He's got it. And they changed coaches. They changed owners. They drafted a good quarterback. Brought some free agents in there. Mm-hmm. Got a good defense. Mm-hmm. That's why they won the division.
They've got an identity.
Yeah.
They've got an identity. They built the culture.
They built that winning culture.
Yeah.
They had a veteran head coach come in there. Winner mentality. Everybody works hard. And as a result, a rookie quarterback won the NFC division.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the NFC, what is that? East?
Is it? I think it is.
The NFC East. Won that division with a rookie quarterback, considering you got the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Giants.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Washington won that division.
Oh no.
Or did the Eagles win?
Eagles won that division. Washington's taking that wild card slot.
Okay.
But their record is they have a very good record.
I went last time they made it. Well, they made it. Did they make it last year and then got beat? Yeah, because their defense. They had a good defense.
Yeah. That's part of their culture.
A Pro Bowl.
But I mean, yeah, his performance definitely stood out.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely stood out. So for this playoff picture to come, who are some of these wild card teams in the NFC? We'll start off with the NFC. Who do you think could possibly give out an upset to some of these higher seeds in the NFC?
Well, truthfully, Tampa Bay.
You think Tampa Bay?
Baker's cooking.
I'm not a believer yet. I'm not a believer yet.
Did Baker win the division?
Yeah. That's the weakest division in football.
Okay.
Though. That's the weakest division.
Guess what? Next weekend is 0-0 wins, 0-0 losses.
Okay. I mean, you've got a point.
The season starts all over.
Yeah.
The key is if you're healthy.
Yeah. Who's the healthiest going in?
Yeah. And Mike Evans and him is back balling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think he just broke a record or he got a triple crown or something.
He's definitely not talked about enough.
Yeah.
Evans isn't talked about enough. So they definitely showed us some improvement. I was surprised.
Washington.
So you going with the Buccaneers? I got my. You know what? I'm gonna go with Washington.
Yeah. That ain't a bad decision either. Because I mean, really, you think about this. This last game of the season of the late night between Detroit and Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Whoever loses is going to be a wild card. A wild card.
They're like,
and they're going to be 15-2. That's a wild card.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to fathom.
They got to go on the road, and you don't want to play them.
Yeah.
Home or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on the Green Bay Packers with Love at quarterback, and then and you know how much of a fight do you think they can have against these upper echelon teams? And then
that whole division was. Think about that whole division was good, except the Bears.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, all of them have a winning record.
Yep.
Every last one of their teams has a winning record other than the Bears. So nobody wants to play somebody out of that division.
Yep.
Okay, they're going to scare some people.
Do you see the Eagles putting up like a decent fight at all? Like, because
Well,
nobody has really spoken highly on the Eagles all year long. This has been the Lions and Vikings show, and Love and his excitement at the quarterback position. Nobody says anything about the Eagles at all.
I remember Hurts ain't playing.
Real, yeah.
2 weeks in a row, he hasn't played.
Wow.
Under concussion protocol.
Wow.
Yeah, so that makes. Is he going to be able to play next weekend? We don't know. And that, I say you got to have a good quarterback.
Well, I wonder. Do you know who there's? Do I have to look up who the backup is?
You better look it up. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, I got you.
I want to say it's oh my goodness.
Berkeley,
yeah.
Berkeley. Okay.
And they got another one.
Well, Berkeley's not bad. Berkeley was a pick some years back.
Yeah.
He might have been in a lottery. Yeah, he was drafted.
What you call there too? I think the other quarterback got banged up. Reed Pickett's. Is he with them?
Oh, so are you saying they're down to their third string?
Last weekend they were the third string quarterback, I think.
Tanner McKee? So let's see the depth chart. We can find out exactly what's going on with this. All right, so yeah, they got hurt. Pickett, you're right.
I told you.
Kenny Pickett.
He's got
Tanner, and then Tanner McKee will be the third string. So no, not Berkeley. Yeah, here's the quarterback depth chart.
Yeah, because Pickett's got some rib problem. So yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, Eagles is going. Yeah, Eagles is going in kind of banged up unless they're preserving Hurts.
No, he didn't pass protocol.
Oh wow, yeah. So okay, they're down to QB.
Going in the playoffs if he gets cleared for the playoffs. He didn't get cleared today.
CJ Uzomah, he's out. Their tight end's out. He's on injury reserve. Here we go. Let's see here. He's resting. Saquon's resting. Me rest. Rams resting today.
They're resting.
They've got a linebacker with an abdomen injury. A tight end down with a knee. Jalen Hurts, concussion and finger. Yeah, they're resting guys.
Look at Pickett. He got real. I told you. Did not play.
Shipley's under concussion protocol as well. So Saquon's going to be
It's what's sad. They rested running back, and he could have broke record today.
Saquon Barkley.
He could have broke Eric Dickerson's record today.
Oh wow.
There was different thoughts about that, but the playoffs are more important than records. But yeah, he was on the verge of breaking Eric Dickerson's single season record. Yep.
Well, I mean, I know Dickerson's happy about it. Yeah, but he's actually kind of like
he's cool with people breaking records. Yeah, I heard it earlier this week about him saying, "Good luck to him,"
I got you. Well, I mean, right now we've been talking about the winners of the NFL, but we can also talk about these losers out here throughout this 18-week season. And it looks like we've got about like 5 or 6 teams going for the number 1 pick in this upcoming draft.
And what I don't understand to this day, what I don't understand is the New York Giants.
That okay? Speak on it, Dad, because I was thinking the same thing. Like,
You 3 weeks ago, you was almost locked into the number one seed. So last weekend, you beat up on the Colts. You run three in a row. I think they won three in a row, Jeff.
Hmm.
So you might be dropping all the way down to 9.
like I said, there's so many teams that only have three wins, 3 or 4 wins.
Yeah,
and
so
you guys wasted a weekend to
try things. Don't get me wrong. It's hard for professionals to go out there and not try to win.
unless the players themselves went against the organization who's been wanting to lose these games and say, you know what,
Yeah,
we're not going to go out like that because you're probably going to replace us next year.
exactly. They might have been on they might be on the blocks.
So it's like we might as well go out with a bang.
A lot of them might have felt like I ain't gonna be here next year anyway.
Yeah, so we might as well put it up.
No, I'm gonna go out here and play and advertise for somebody to pick me up. So that, and who else is there? The Jaguars.
Jaguars, yeah.
And
the Patriots.
Patriots.
I think Patriots might hold that one. That might get that 1 or 2 slot, but
but they got a quarterback. They need some linemen.
Well, we know Travis Hunter is going to be one. That's not even for debate. Do you think Deion Sun is a guaranteed second pick?
It depends on who that slot is.
So if you don't think it's no matter what, get him no matter what, if he's available?
If say the Patriots are the number 2 pick, they got a quarterback. Mayo's a quarterback.
So you wouldn't take Sanders' son over? You're not going to change everything around for him?
No.
I can see Belichick doing that because he's a defensive-minded coach, but he
Belichick
does.
Ain't there no more.
Oh yeah. I forgot he's not. He isn't there.
They might have They might have a new coach, but if the Patriots are in the number 2 slot, you get some draft picks.
Yeah.
Maybe you drop down to 5, or you get some more draft picks and pick up some linemen to protect the quarterback. Okay.
All right. Look,
this is bad.
Look, I say going back. We're over here. We're watching the Kansas City Denver game. I mean, I know you guys is taking a break and sitting people out, but y'all dealt with this with y'all line all year.
Yeah, Pat McCollum running for his life, but them dudes celebrating against the second string. Everything, okay? Most the second string. And Denver, he jumping up, pumping his chest. Okay, but I understand. I understand that, but yeah, this is not looking good. I wanted the Chiefs to come out and be competitive. I wanted Wentz to show that he can run some of the offense, and move the ball down the field. But I don't know. I bet we don't have 200 yards total yards problem in this game. And the score reflects 24-0, but the defense been on the field 90% of the time. So don't get me wrong, Mix is playing. They're playing because they're playing for a playoff berth.
Yeah.
So they come for business.
Yeah, this definitely can sway. So I'm starting to think, because every team has a deadly defensive end now. And do you think like it could be the emergence of like a new archetype of a defensive end? Because the defensive ends these days, they're like 6'3", 6'4".
No, they're big boys.
I was about to say they're picking the tall tall, big, athletic guys rather than defensive end, and that one guy makes that much of a change because you have to overcompensate. You got, like how you guys, when you guys played up against, when you had guys are going up against TJ Watt, you guys took penalties.
Yeah.
Just to hold him off itself. I mean, it's a game changer, and that could be prioritized in the future in this upcoming draft as well.
Oh yeah, the linemen, they're finding out the linemen, both of them on both sides of the ball is important.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a defensive end from Purdue. forget his name. I can't pronounce it real good, but him and Chris Jones, they cause havoc.
Yeah.
They cause havoc.
Those, I think those are the positions that you don't want to lose.
Right.
Going into this playoff, you don't want your main guy. You don't want to risk a T.J. Watt going out. You don't.
Right.
You don't want to risk
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. Who's Myles Garrett?
You're right.
So let me see if I can get you guys a defensive end in here.
We from Purdue. This is like second year. There he is. George, what's that? George right there?
George Karlaftis. Yeah. That's a hard one. Yeah, he's out.
Okay. You thought it was me. Okay.
No, I want y'all to put it on you, but yeah, I was about to say that's a tough one. You guys got two out. You got two ends out. B.J. Thompson's out too.
They're not playing.
Oh, okay, my fault.
They ain't playing today, man. Chris Jones said he ain't playing today. McDuffie, he ain't playing today. Saddam, Kelsey ain't playing. You see how all the wide receivers are playing though, right?
Yep.
They got to go to work.
This is ridiculous, Dad. DeAndre Hopkins, Juju Smith-Schuster, like how many receivers do you need?
Well, you got to see, we got Rice out for the season. Rice got hurt in preseason.
Yeah.
Some of them guys just not come back. What's it called? Hollywood Brown just came back last week.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it ain't go back to that Taylor guy, that right tackle we got, Taylor. Mm-hmm. He's got more holding penalties than the whole entire line himself.
Yeah, I watched him. He has to work. He has a hard job.
He's a rookie.
He's got a hard job.
That's what I talk about the lineman.
So he definitely has a hard job.
They score again on us?
I think this is like them just doing highlights.
Oh yeah, that's a tip drill that they got a touchdown. Watch them going to Dallas.
Yeah, watch them beat Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at that. He's almost doing 100%. He only had like one pass dropped on his defense. It's all good. It's all good. We're resting.
So who wins Rookie of the Year? Offensive Rookie of the Year this year?
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Or do they still break it up in offense and defense on rookies, or is it just?
Yeah, I think it's offense and defense. Mix is going to be one of them, but McDaniels for the Redskins probably going to get it.
Yeah.
He turned that organization around in 1 year.
Yeah. At a certain point, it's almost like that's exactly what they were missing. But I can't call a quarterback that they've had other than Doug Williams.
They had a Theismann.
Theismann, okay.
They got his leg shattered.
At the quarterback, okay, yeah.
Theismann.
Yeah, they haven't had too many quarterbacks in their franchise.
One good play, good job, defense. Let's get a sack. Okay, fourth down. Okay. We stop him.
This will be crazy if you guys come back.
With the Denver's defense, I just wanted to get back into the game, score some points. I'm sure he tore that locker room up because even though we're playing the second stringer, third stringer, them guys are advertising for jobs right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So same thing with Wentz. He should be coming out there balling. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got one stop. I think they scored our first 3 drives.
Let's go down.
Come on, Wentz. Let's be competitive. It's crazy that he was the MVP candidate.
Yeah.
Until he got hurt in Philly.
Yep. Then he went to Indianapolis. Gave him a hard time too. That's a it. I know we're here in Indiana, but you know the Colts organization is not the easiest organization to play for. It may not be a marquee place to be drafted, at least at the quarterback position. What any advice?
Wait a minute, man.
Any advice you got?
I would say the Colts draft good. He got wide receivers. He's got a running back. They got a good line.
Who has a good line? Not the Colts. No, they do not have a good line.
Okay, if you say so. How many yards? You look at Jonathan Taylor. How many yards he got?
That's the running back.
I know it, but that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so you're saying that they're passing it more than what they should be?
No, what I'm saying is they got basically a rookie quarterback because he didn't play last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he hasn't been developing up. He holds on to the ball too long.
Yeah. Okay.
2 seconds and out. He's scrambling around there. You can only hold him off so long.
But okay, with that being said, since Taylor's able to run so much, why don't they run the ball more to compensate for it?
Well, they stack the box. They're gonna force you. They take that away from you. Okay. They take that away from you. Okay, you're gonna run Taylor. Okay, we're gonna stack the box. We're gonna force Taylor you to pass the ball.
Yeah, force Richardson to throw.
Throw the ball. And he's got a cannon for an arm. He's got to work on his accuracy. That's all that is.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got to work on his accuracy. He's got a cannon.
I'm with you when you're right. Let's see. Check out some of these scores. Let's see here. Let's go to NFL.com.
Curious what the Dolphins are doing.
So we're looking at Dolphins right now, 6-15.
Losing to the
Jets. Yep. Losing to the Jets.
Because you know why they're losing?
What?
They're playing in cold weather. Dolphins don't like cold weather.
That's been their thing for since the beginning of time.
No, the animal. The animal Dolphins don't like cold weather. So the team don't like cold weather.
They definitely don't go out of their way to sustain a number one seeding. Probably since Dan Marino.
They had a chance last year, and then they just fell apart. And then they had to go on the road, man, in the cold.
Do you at this point they should move on from Tua?
No, Tua's all right.
You think so?
When he plays, they win.
Yeah.
When he plays, they win.
I'm not saying he's a bad player.
You gotta keep him healthy.
That's the point that I'm making.
He's played more games this year than he has probably his whole career, and he's still. I don't think he's out for something else. He ain't out for a concussion protocol.
I know at the beginning of the season they think that it'll be something reoccurring and something that could be life.
He's learned that. Okay. I think he's out for something else. He's out for either a hip or something.
So, some of these organizations. Because Miami was just in the hunt.
Yeah, they're still in the hunt today. If the Broncos, if Denver loses, Miami's in. I don't know about the Cincinnati situation.
That's 2025. All right, Pops. I know you more so like to focus on the game than the performances, but what's your opinion on Lil Wayne not getting to perform at the Super Bowl in New Orleans? They picked Kendrick Lamar, but Kendrick Lamar has had an amazing year this year in popularity.
You know what Kendrick Lamar should do?
What?
Invite Lil Wayne to perform with him.
They've got a song together. They definitely have a song together.
Lil Wayne is New Orleans now.
Yeah.
Watch it happen.
Yeah.
You watch it happen. They play that. We Young American Rock going to do his show. Okay. I will bring him on stage with me.
Yeah.
They got a song together too?
Yeah, they get.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're at commercial break right now from the game. I'm just typing in my description on YouTube. Just give me a moment.
Yes, sir. Well, yes.
While they're on commercial break, did you want to take a break or step out or do anything for the time being?
Yeah, let's take a little break.
All right. We're going to take a brief little intermission on this commercial break.
back.
Give us about like 5 minutes. We'll be right back, guys. What's going on, everybody? What we're going to do is the prime time game, because this Broncos and Kansas City game is kind of boring. We're gonna start up another stream probably around 8ish for the Vikings and Detroit game. Appreciate you guys watching this stream. We'll start up in a few. Yeah, if you want to hop in as well, for this game, just let me know. Send a message in the inbox. Send me a message, etc. But be back in a few, guys.